Welcome to Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, and while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the American, the South Florida Bulls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Broncos will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the USF Bulls offense will go on the attack first. Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
He'll do it himself. Jumps his way for more. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. All right, guys, big picture here. Let's talk some USF. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Broncos offense has the ball for the first time. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can be wrong. The big, strong bodies that can also be receivers and also block, they make the game easy.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. To the air, it's Madsen. Hit as he throws. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Flips it out on the screen. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Broncos lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Leaves it with the running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Wagner. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And the Broncos line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And He'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Handoff to the lone back. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Important play coming on this opening day. It's 3rd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. The give to the back. On the move is the 30. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Bulls want to crank the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun, running back on the move. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Gets away from under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Bulls will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Makes the grab on the left. Still running at the 40. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Off play action. Using the quick game. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. To the air, it's Madsen. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Broncos. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They are in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll bring it out. It's Alexis. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Bulls moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down,
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Norton. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. He's got an open man. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Bulls. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Got it in the middle. It's Wagner. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He wants to change this route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. We'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Snagged out of the air. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. There
he goes.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. He stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. And the Bulls will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown Bulls.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
And a really good job focusing on the catch. A lot of people get lost on their feet and trying to stay in bounds, but did a good job catching the football first and then getting that 1 foot they needed inbounds.
Snags it inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gonna look downfield again. Extending the play. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown Broncos. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he puts through the extra point. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Leaves it with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Brown wants to pass. He makes the grab. It's a seam wide open. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. Plucks it out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they've regained the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. Catch inside the 25. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Gets it to him on the screen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Here's a heat. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Back's got it. Touchdown, Boise State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now trailing, They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Takes the handoff. It's Norton. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Bulls will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quick handoff. Spins away from the defense. Fights off a defender.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
The Broncos come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And here comes the punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And they'll blow it dead just across midfield around the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Powers through the defender. And they swarm him under. And the Bulls want to move quickly. Brown will throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Nimrod. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Defense looks like they're coming. The inside handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught behind the line. It's Powell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Pressure coming. He's going to run it across the 25. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Bulls are on the move. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Gives it on the option. He breaks a tackle. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Bulls trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, South Florida. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He'll toss it. Good blocking, good running, pick up a 6 out to the 30.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that in the quarter.
Wide open spaces. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Got a man. It's Sherrod.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And the Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Got his man in the middle. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. Past the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, USF.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Rutgers is piling on the points here today. They've opened up a massive lead in what's shaping up to be the kind of blowout neither side will soon forget. They're up by 21 over Ohio.
Wants to go up top on 1st down.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wagner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Makes a connection. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Dropping back, it's Madsen. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through three. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking downfield on first down. They're setting up the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
They get to him as he throws. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. On the run, it's Powell. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the fourth quarter has kind of changed, and this defense is settled in.
Gets away from one, finds room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Bulls in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They're going to run it. Nice move to keep running. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Brown wants to pass. Right on time, completes the slant. Open field on the right. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game. And it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Penalty is on the D. I guess the good news is it didn't lose much ground, but there's not much left. And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep, 1st and goal with the 1. Try to barge their way in. Touchdown, Bulls. Great job by the back on the option.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Motion from the back. On the snap, it's Gaines. Here comes the heat. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To throw, it's Madsen. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Wants to keep it in the air. Rushes on him. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point is good.
38, Boise State, 35.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Alexis. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Great move. Now he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run. Back it up with a pass. Getting the 1st down. A few more 1st downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
They want that clock to run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Bulls need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. And the Bulls are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Brown will throw it. Pulls it in. It's Alexis. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They punt it away on 4th down. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And the Broncos are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
Yeah, and a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
To the air on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Back to pass on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up?
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Boise State. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. They'll go to the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Brown wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Wide open downfield. Open spaces. Touchdown Bulls. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Boise State ready to send out that offense. So the first order of business here, David, is don't knock yourself out of field goal range.
Correct. Don't take the sack. Don't get a negative play. But if I can be aggressive, Palmer, I'm still trying to go to the end zone to get the immediate dub.
And take as much pressure off of your kicker as you possibly can. You just got to wonder what he's thinking right now. Lots of pressure on him.
The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Timeout called by the defense, and there are only 10 seconds left in the game. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Trying to get rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. And with 3 seconds left, a last chance to extend the game into overtime. Kick is short, and he's going to try to make something happen. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.